They've been given the go-ahead to get this one started. Today, a contest from the NL West division between the San Francisco Giants and the Los Angeles Dodgers. The Dodgers have won 14 straight games so far. We'll see if they can extend that to 15 next. Hershiser, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, in this day and age where we're used to seeing a lot of home runs and pitchers not going very deep in a game, how about this guy? ERA in the low ones. That's not an easy thing to do. He can strike people out, but he can also get them out via the ground ball, the fly ball. Judging by his stats this year, he is having a ridiculously good season up to this point.
Chopped to third. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting second.
And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, man, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference in this game. He's having a solid year. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 300. That's not outstanding or anything, but he's consistent, and that's what I love watching about this guy. His game is so consistent.
At the plate now, number 49. Breaking pitch is swung on and hit foul over to the right side.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
And that'll find its way into center field for a one-out hit.
You know, D-Roll, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
In now, Will Clark. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1 and 2 now. Runner goes for second. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. Don't know if that was a true hit and run there with 2 strikes or not, but he's into second base safely on the strikeout. So in now for San Francisco, Kevin Mitchell. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Hit on the ground to short. He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but good scoop at first, saves an error as this side is retired. 1 left for San Francisco. It's the Giants nothing. Dodgers coming up. You're watching NL West baseball, and it's on The Show. Number 48 will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through his stats, and one thing jumped out at me, a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and 2, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, you better be careful when dealing with that 5-hole hitter. Looking at the stats, man, I'm impressed. He's in the top 5 home runs in the National League coming in. When you're doing that, you're catching just about everyone's attention. Don't be surprised if he doesn't make something happen here today.
To the plate now, Bob Garvey scooped up. And that's the second out. Next for the Dodgers,
no left
Pedro
fielder.
Guerrero.
Pedro Guerrero.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Leonard is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast. Digging in, the switch hitter, Davis, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder giving chase. He's there and records the first down.
That is it.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And I want to tell you, when looking over the statistics on this starting pitcher right here, one thing that jumps off the page at you is the fact that he leads the National League in strikeouts. And that's all well and good. What you need to focus on is the fact that sometimes you can fall into a lull on the defensive side if you know your guys punching guys out left and right. They're going to have to stay on their toes, stay engaged in this one, and make sure nothing gets by.
The 2-2. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. But the throw is late, and he's aboard after the strikeout. Next to bat for the Giants, number 15 comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Swinging and misses the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
The second baseman, Robbie Thompson.
At the plate, Robbie Thompson. Now a swing as he stays alive as this is fouled back right off the catcher's arm.
That's the heavy sinker right there. He has the ability to get ground balls when he needs them, potential double play situations, or to get that jam job with no one on base, that tapper right back to the pitcher. One of the toughest pitches to hit in the game.
And that's through for a hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, number 48.
So now to the plate, number 48. Now a flare out toward right center. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Dan, as a former infielder, I apologize for him. Nothing's more frustrating or upsets you more as a defender than making an error and seeing that guy come around to score.
You know what? And that's one of those cases as a pitcher.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. 2 hits for the Giants lead to a run in the inning.
I bought it, I get it, I got it, I'm good, I'm with it, I get it, I got it, I'm good, you dig it, squad hustle like a relay, run it back like.
Last half of the second set to go, and standing in the rookie outfielder, John Shelley. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Danny Dero, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've brought 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, they lost last game only by 1 run. Those are the tough ones. But I'm sure they've looked at the film, made a few adjustments, and let's see if they can give a better effort today.
And he got him.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting
Batting
in on
fifth,
the hitters in the opposite
right
batter's
fielder,
box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
Into the box now, Mike Marshall. Bouncer up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
At the plate now, number 14 on the ground with the right side. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
I think the whole ballpark knew he was going to go with the sinker right there to reduce the double play. The only problem is he can't guarantee it's going to be hit right at one of his infielders. Tough luck.
To short. On to first, and there were 2 down. So the next to bat will be Dave Anderson. Potential tying run for him at third base. Hit on the ground to third. On to first, and the Dodgers come up with nothing as that ends the inning. Dodgers strand a couple. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. And now in the box, number 49, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Now the 3-2 pitch. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Running hard, he's digging for second. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Now
and with that double, he's 2 for 2 and halfway to the cycle. Gave it a good ride, and that's the second time he's barreled up the ball. So he's seeing the ball really well. See if his teammates can pick him up and bring him home now.
In now, Will Clark. It's 1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gets him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
To the plate now, Kevin Mitchell. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
Now after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in, or at least getting him over.
At the plate, Davis. 1-2 now.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
To first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. San Francisco leads this one 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to stand in as the veteran pitcher, Hershiser. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now batting.
So the batting
Number
order
3.
turns over now and set to go number 3. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat,
Up next
trying to protect before the ball
first
even left
baseman.
the pitcher's hand.
Bob
That pitch wasn't even
Garvey.
close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
Into the box, Bob Garvey. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So some 2-out success, and the bottom of the 3rd frame will continue.
Up next to
Oh, that's not a bad
The
pitch
left
right
fielder.
there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
So now to the plate, Pedro Guerrero. Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the 3rd strike, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. 1 left for LA. They still trail 1-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. At the plate now is Jose Uribe, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
The 2-2. Little chopper back to the mound. Fielded cleanly. And he's going to beat the offline throw to first as the first baseman couldn't get the foot back in time.
Number 15.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. Now it'll be Robbie Thompson. He singled first time up. 1-2 now as this catches the outer half.
I got the count 1-2.
Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Uribe stands at first with one out. Runners off for second. Pitch is high. The throw is low, and he can't make the pick. So he's in safely there following the one-out steal of second. And with that, we take you to our team leaderboard to display the clubs with the most stolen bases so far this year. And as of right now, these guys find themselves in the number 5 spot in that category in the NL. And they tag him out, but this will work as a sort of a sacrifice as the runner moves up. And now the Giants pitcher, number 48, runner in scoring position with Sugan. And, oh, this one's by him to the backstop. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. The set and the 2-1. And, oh, look out as the cutter ran way in and just about drilled him.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4. And, boy, they are howling over in that first base dugout. They think that was intentional, and I've got to say, I think I do too. And now you see the home plate umpire coming out, and the message has been sent. He's going to warn both benches.
And that's the right thing to do by any umpire, Matt. Warn both sides and put them on notice that they're not going to put up with anything going forward in this game. It does put some added pressure on the pitchers to be accurate when they're pitching inside, because even a mistake could lead to an ejection now. But that's just the way it has to be.
Count is 1-2 now. 1-2. Here it is. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Giants leave a couple, but they're up 1-0. And stepping in, John Shelley. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Oh, that was a big mistake right there. This guy might be their best base-stealing threat in the lineup, so now he's got a chance to move into scoring position without even putting the ball into play.
Stepping in next, Mike Marshall. He singled in his first AB. No runs, 3 hits, and 2 errors thus far on the Dodger line score. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. And he missed with it up and in to even things at 2-2. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
At the plate now, number 14. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
Gotta believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
Now batting, the third baseman.
So next to bat will be Alex Trevino. The base knocked to the outfield could score the tying run from second. To Clark to complete the double play, and the inning is over. That's how you roll it. 5-4-3. A double play sends us to break. Back with more fun here on a Friday afternoon after this. Now at the plate, number 49. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 8th home run on the season for him as the Giants have taken a 2-0 lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Stepping in now, Will Clark. Grounded to the right. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Kevin Mitchell. One run in and one gone so far this inning. Slow little roller to third. He's right there. And there are 2 away now. Next up is Davis, grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the 3rd out. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's now 2-0 San Francisco. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field in Heidi Watney. Set now for the bottom of the 5th. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Dave Anderson.
This is where the pressure starts to build a little bit on an offense. It's not late enough. I mean, you don't have to start panicking right now. But this is where you're looking for someone to light a spark to get back in this
number
game.
55.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Hershiser. He bounced out last time up. Drive snagged on a short hop. Throw on the first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home 5th. Those jump throws are always some of the most exciting plays you'll see. So here it is again with Show Track. Shows off some great range and is still somehow able to get a lot behind the throw as his momentum was taking him the other way. Not everybody can make that play. Mitchell is there and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. Swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
2 strikes.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
2-2 the count. Liner towards second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now. So this is a big
number
moment
15.
in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Working for the punch out and the offering. The 1-2 is a breaking ball. They can't find the zone, and it's even at 2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Another try at 2-2.
We got a full count. 3-2.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
And the throw to first is in time, 1 gun. Up next, Robbie Thompson.
Robbie Thompson.
Ball and 2 strikes now.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Uribe takes his lead at third with 1 away. And another foul ball. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ballgame. Next to hit will be the pitcher, number 48. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. And I have a strong hunch here that that's going to be the last pitch he throws. Out is the home plate umpire, and he's going to send our pitcher off to an early shower. He's been ejected from the ballgame.
Well, Matt, with that ejection, this is going to turn into Johnny Holstaff Day. Now everybody out in that bullpen may have to be available to put the finishing touches on this game.
Your
Tim
attention,
Cruz
please.
will come into the game now and take over following the ejection.
Number 52.
2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Bunt attempt, but that'll bounce foul. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Giants leave 1, but they're on top 2-0. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Bob Garvey.
Nope,
Wisely
that's
lays
ball.
off the cut fastball there. It's
2
2-1.
balls, 1 strike.
Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. Around second. He's on his way to third. And the Dodgers are in business now. It's a leadoff triple.
This guy smokes this thing, hustling all the way around the third. So far, they've posted nothing but zeros in this one, but he stands 90 feet away now, and they should be able to push him across.
Into the box now, Pedro Guerrero. High in the air out to center field. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Now batting, the center field.
Next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, John Shelley. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. And this one's high and tight, backing him up 2-1. And oh my gracious, this one's behind him as he has to arch himself out of the way. It's ball 3. Bases are empty, 1 man out. He loses him on ball 4.
Whoa, you know a pitcher is really fighting himself when he misses the zone
number
by
5.
that much. I'm surprised the catcher could even bring that in.
Next up for Los Angeles, Nate Marshall. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
That's a swipe of the bag, and this catcher, he throws really well, too, so that's not easy. Good job there by the base runner.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the 3-2. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? Now at the plate, here is number 14. It was a walk in his last trip. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Thompson has a play. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. A run, a hit, and a man left. 7th inning coming up. It's the Giants. All set for the start of the inning. And coming forward, the rookie outfielder, Jeffrey Leonard. Right side. And that's through into right, so a leadoff single here to start the 7th.
The batter, number 49.
To the plate now, number 49. Pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Center fielder looking up at the track, the wall, gone! So it's a 2-run shot to right center, his 2nd of the game, as the Giants have opened it up now to 4-1.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
At the plate, Will Clark. Pulled toward right center field. Marshall has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Now
the Giants' number 4 batter, Kevin Mitchell. Swing, and he rockets this one down the left field line. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak.
Please.
Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning and this one to come through.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. And there's out number 2. Stepping in once again is Jose Uribe. He doubled his last time up.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
Now a long throw home. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan. But you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4, you know that save situation's gone out the window. Don't tell me that.
Oh, it does. Oh, it does, because, D-Row, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever.
Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip it on to first, and with it, that ends the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left. Bottom of the last half of the 7th here, and standing in is the rookie third baseman, Alex Trevino. The 1-1. Swing and a little blooper to center. Uribe backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
The batter, number 10.
So here is Dave Anderson. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Ladies
Mike
and gentlemen,
Ramsey will
your
get the call
attention,
here
please.
as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Pinch hitting for the Dodgers, number 88, Mike Ramsey.
And this ball runs away for ball 2, 2-1. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The 2-2. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. Reined in out to second for 1. But 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Now
so the lineup flips over and
three.
digging in, number 3. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Has a look, now the pitch. Hit to short. Scooped up. McCarty first, and the inning is over. Dodgers lead 1. And down here 5-1.
Your
Tim
attention,
Leary
please.
has been summoned from
Now
the bullpen
pitching
as
for
he'll
the
do so to start the 8th.
Number 23, Tim
Ready to begin the
Leary.
8th. And that'll give way to the rookie second baseman, Robbie Thompson. 2-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, number 48.
So here now.
Your attention,
Miller
please.
will come on as a
Pinch
pinch
hit
hitter to
for
try and
San
make an
Francisco.
impact with 1
Number
away.
31, Eddie Miller.
1-1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Right fielder is on the run. Now this will rattle up against the wall. Around second now and headed for third. The relay throw. He is in there with a triple.
And that's his second triple
Now
this season.
batting,
For some
the
hitters,
left
that's a
fielder,
career. Good
Jeffrey
swing and great hustle to pick
Leonard.
up the 3-bagger.
In now, Jeffrey Leonard. Swing and a miss, 2-2 now.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Here now the 2-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Catch is made in medium deep left center. Here comes the runner for the plate. And he is safe at the plate as they open things further to 6-1 now.
Number
Talk
49.
about having a productive inning. You like to see that. You like to add on runs anytime you can. And a sac fly here gives their team another insurance run, and they're starting to blow this thing wide open.
Here now the 2-2.
We got 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
He's got it. Throw in. Time and the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Giants.
Ladies and
Greg
gentlemen,
Minton
your
is on to
attention,
pitch
please.
out of the bullpen in
Now
the bottom
pitching
half
for
of the
the
8th.
Number
Now
38.
into the box, Bob
Greg
Garvey. 2 for 3
Minton.
for him so far, including a triple. Line drive to center field. So he'll add one to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. So the Dodgers get their leadoff hitter on base to kick off the inning.
Now batting.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
So now to the plate, Pedro Guerrero. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Thompson is under it, no problem, 1 away.
Now batting.
So
Center
now it'll
fielder.
be the 4-hole hitter, John Shelley, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Decent, but not great results so far this season from the left side. I know he'd like better, certainly, but he's definitely still a capable hitter in this setup.
Long run for the center fielder. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. And they will apply the tag between first and second. It's a double play, and just like that, the side is retired. 1 hit's all they get. We've played 8 full.
Your attention,
it's
please.
the Giants 6
Now
and the Dodgers 1. Matt
Number
Young
36.
enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Guerrero is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting. Number
and
32.
Now Davis, as the switch hitter, will bat right-handed here.
Hey, swinging from the right side against left-handed pitching has been an area.
Line to shortstop. He's there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Another look as he goes way up to get that one at short. Back with more fun here on a Friday afternoon after this. So striding in to start the 9th is Mike Marshall, and they could use a spark from him here. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Leonard is there, and that won't help the cause. It's a quick out here to start the home 9th.
Now batting.
The Giants are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter, and he'll be very happy with how the day went.
Matty D, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
Fielded cleanly, throw on to first, and now the Dodgers are down to their final out.
The batter. The
So
third
now
baseman.
here is Alex Trevino, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
I'm sure the boys are going to blow him up in the clubhouse for that ugly swing right here, but he has a chance to regroup, take a deep breath, take a step out of the box, and know you got a few to play with.
The Dodgers down to their final strike. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and the inning will continue.
The batter, number 10. Shortstop, Dave Anderson.
At the plate now, Dave Anderson, skied in the air to straightaway left. And he'll make the catch to end it for the final out. And the Giants have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over. 6-1 the final tally today. The San Francisco Giants took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Number 48 earns his 6th winning decision in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, TheShow.com.
No te asustes si te enseño todos los ceros. La vida me bendijo porque me mero. Soy mi jefe, so hago lo que yo quiero. Aquí arriba no llegan. Tú sabes que aquí es real. Me vengo a afrontar, pregúntale al banquero, son 3 melones. pone semanal. No existe quien me va a parar. Se juntaron todos para quererme frenar.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the Victoria